Good evening, good evening, good evening. Byron Watson here, also known as Coach Life Pro. Hey guys, it's day 63 of this 90-day challenge. We've been counting the days down ever since the beginning of quarter one. This is a taking action video series where this is actually the evening upload. This is day 63, taking action evening upload, and we have 31 days left to accomplish our 2013 goals. Actually, today is December 1st, so we really have 30 days, right? Because the last day of the year is the 31st, and hopefully we would have accomplished that goal before New Year's, okay? Before 12 o'clock a.m., January 1st, 2014. Been very excited about what I've been doing. I was a little bit nervous about doing this particular video because I haven't really done too much to show what I've been doing, and I was like, well, tonight I'm gonna do that, and as you go throughout the day, there's things that mess with you, right? That things that try to get you off track. There's things that we must pay attention to so we can address those things, right? So for me, these last 30 days for December, and I know I'm so prone to falling off here in December because of a lot of reasons, but I want you to understand that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Say that because today is the first day of the month, and Proverbs is an excellent book of the Bible to read daily because it has 31 days in this chapter. So it's going to go right in sync with the 31 days left in this particular month. And so what I want to talk about, I said earlier, things to get you off track. And I was talking to my wife earlier today, talking about how it's fitting that the end of the year begins on December 31st. And Proverbs talks about, Proverbs 31 talks about self-discipline, okay? And why am I talking about discipline? You've heard me say it a couple times from reading the chapter, reading Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, saying the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. And what I'm talking about right here, right now, is becoming disciplined, becoming more disciplined. Because in order for us to go to the next level, in order for us to close the gap, we must be disciplined. We have a lot of ideas. We know what is keeping us from where we need to be, but we're not holding ourselves accountable and asking ourselves the tough questions and holding ourselves accountable to the tough answer that we came to with that question. Okay? So there's times where it's going to be like, oh, I don't feel like doing this, or I'm going to do this because of this, all these different things. And guess what? There's never going to be time for you and your goals to accomplish what they need to be if you don't have any discipline to accomplish those. Guess what? With technology today, there's DVRs. If you want to watch television, you're like, well, I'm going to watch it after this commercial. Guess what? You can pause it and go back to it. But time is the one thing that we're never going to be able to get back. When we choose not to be intentional with the time that we have to accomplish the things that God has put on our heart, the things that we need to do for our spouse, right? These things matter. If we're not intentional in going to do those things, it's going to be very, very hard to accomplish our goals. Because in order for us to accomplish our goals, we must do things even when we're not feeling up to them. Right? We made a commitment. Stick with it. Stick with it. Because guess what? Once the time is gone, then what are you going to do besides beat yourself up saying, oh, I should have done this and did that? But when our habits are letting us know that we do not have any discipline, we must really, really Hold ourselves accountable. Ask those questions. Again, that's the reason why we're doing this Taking Action video series. So we can produce results, see what's working well, and also to find out what's not working so well. These 4 days that I've been off has been awesome. I've worked some, not worked as much as I want to be because I am not disciplined enough. I've accomplished a lot of beautiful things, and I know I want to accomplish more, and that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm going out on a limb and doing these things, because I know where I want to go. I have to do these things, regardless of who's with me or not, because I know at the end of my journey, it's going to be worth it. I know when God calls me up, I want him to say, well done, son. Well done, faithful servant. And in order for me to do that, I must do what I need to do regardless of what someone else does or does not do. Okay? Because my joy is accomplishing the things that God has put on my heart to accomplish. This is Byron Watson, also known as Coach Life Pro. It's day 63, Taking Action video series. This is 31 days left. This is day 1, December 1st. We have this rest of the month to accomplish our 2013 goals. Take action, decide, commit, succeed, and make sure each and every step is towards the goal that you set. Have a good evening. I'll see you in the morning.